Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today in this video we are going to learn Python Tkinter Gui. So let's get started. Before we start, we have to import Tkinter. Tkinter import. Then we have to create a window for our GUI. And we are going to name that window as root. You can name it as you want. So let's initialize it. So we have initialized, and if you run this, it doesn't show anything because the program runs and the window opens and closes automatically. So for get rid of this thing, we have to create a loop, root dot main loop. So what it does that until we quit the application, it will continue to run the application. As you can see, a small GUI window out here. Until we quit it, it will continue to run. So let's quit it. Then we have to create something in our GUI for creating something that's a widget. All kind of things are as widget. If you can take a button and it will be as a widget, label as a widget, list box as a widget. Let me show you what kind of widget I am talking about. So let's see, text 1 equals to label. So label creates a text on your GUI. So we have to put in a window, and our window is root, and then we have to write the text here what we want to show. So let's write text 1, and if we run this, we can't see anything because we haven't placed this label on this window. We have to place it first. So for placing, we have three options. First is pack. It will automatically place your label or anything in the window. And the second one is .grid. In grid, it creates a grid system like rows and column, but we can't see it. So row equals to, we have to give row location and column in grid. Column, let's see, column 1. As you can see, it's shifted in the left side, so it is row 1 and column 1. Now let's create one more text 2, and again label, and then we have only one window. Then text equals to text 2. Then let's place it text 2 dot grid. Then row equals to 1 and column equals to 2. Now if we see that text 1 at column 1, row 1, and text 2 at column 2. If we place text 2 at column 5th and row 5th, it will show the same thing, but it changes the row number because we haven't created row 2, 3, 4, so it won't show it as first position. It won't show it at here. It will show it at here. And we haven't created column 2, 3, 4, 5, so it will show it at here. We have to create first enough row and column to make it place it there. And if we create another thing like that, let's just copy it. Okay, let's copy it, name the text 3, and let's place it at row 2, column 2. Now you can see it at here. Text 2 is here, text 3 is here, and text 1 is at here. So we can place in the grid system like that. And the third one is place. So place creates a graph system like x-axis and y-axis. We have to put the x coordinates value and y coordinates value. Let's just put x equals to 30 and y equals to 30, and in this we have to create an anchor to hold it where it is. So what anchor does that, if we type C in here, it will put the coordinates x and y in the center of the label. If you put NW, the coordinates will be at northwest direction of the label. So I generally use C center. It won't show any difference, but you can see last time it was at down here and now it is at here. So let me teach you one thing more, how to create a bigger window initially. So for that we have to create root dot geometry. Then we have to put the size of which we want to create the window. We have to create it like a string. We can't use it like normally 400 and into 500. It will show you an error. For this we have to use it as a string, and for multiply we have to use x 400 x 400. Now you can see a 400 by 400 window, and if we place now this at 100 and 100, now you can see it at down here 100 100, and then Python the graph works, y-axis works upside down, so it's work like 100 200 300 400. It is not like 100 200 300 400, it's upside down. And if we then, let me show you, if we create 300, it will go down instead of going up. As you can see, it's going down. So that's the positioning of label or anything else. We can place anything in Tkinter by using these three methods: grid, pack, and label. We can't use grid and pack together. It will show you an error. So in label we have background color and foreground color, and BG represent background color and FG represents foreground color. So let's have BG equals to red and foreground color equals to yellow. As you can see, the text one has now red background and yellow foreground. We can use it as for other two also. So now if we run this, we can see all three have red background and yellow foreground. You can change as you want. You can use blue here, black here. Tkinter has his own color chart, so I will give the description link of that chart in the description. You can check it out, the different colors that Tkinter has. We can change the background of our GUI by a simple line of code, that is root.configure and then bg equals to, let's take it as dim gray. As you can see, it changed the background color as dim gray. And now if we want to change the title of our application or GUI, we have to take just simply root dot title. Then we have to put what we want to give the title. Let's give it AJ. You can see AJ here. We can also change the icon, but I will show you that in the next video. So that's for it today, and see you in the next video. If you like the video, please subscribe the channel.